Okay, back at Pebble Mill. I don't know why I keep saying that. Unless you live in the UK, you probably don't get it, so I'll explain myself in a minute. We used to have a programme on here that was on in the after. It was, I don't know, it's a bit like a chat show, but just mad guests on it that were, good at pancake tossing, and it's a bit like, what was that? Trans World Sport. It was like the Trans World Sport of chat shows. Cheap, done on a budget. And you could see people cutting the lawn outside while they're filming live on quite a few occasions. Anyway, it used to be at a place called Pebble Mill, and the programme was called Pebble Mill because it was filmed from there. And I don't have any fond memories of it. It was drivel. I never really watched it, but I like the absurdity of it. Anyway, my intention here is, before I digress onto boring TV programmes that were on in the 70s and the 80s, I think right into the 90s, I'm working on a book jacket cover. And I've done the front cover. Now I'm working on the back jacket, which is obviously going to have a lot more text written over the top of it. So one of the criteria is a lot of discussion, this colour, which is why really I got that, and some kind of allusion to Cityscape, because it's a story that takes place in a city. I'm not 100% sure which one, actually. I think it's London, but I could be wrong about that. So, I'm quite happy with elements that have come up that we're putting now. Put these to one side to show you, and now I don't know where I put them. Right, so there are aspects to these ones. But they're not really, it's not much of a cityscape, that. But it does make quite an interesting landscape. Same goes for this one. That's just me rollering off the paint. 90% unintentional, that. Right, so what I'm going to do is, I don't know, play with it, because that's the only way I understand anyway. And I've worked out a really rudimentary silhouette pattern for what is ostensibly going to be a horizon line. But obviously you get a very broken horizon line with the city. So, I am thinking it needs to be blues, but those blues need context. Can't just whack a load of blues on. I'm not Picasso or Miles Davis, but I am going to need quite a bit of this one. I think it's mostly going to be up there. I'm going to whack a bit of phthalo green on. Because essentially I think a lot of what that is, that teal colour, is that mixed with white. That's what I get when I mix a very similar zinky minty green when you dilute phthalo green down to smidges of that there. A little bit of context, but not much. That will do with a warm colour. So we'll go in this first. Do something else with it. Okay, so what I've decided to do, because I want to keep it as organic as possible, and I can't do it with the piece that I used to scrap a paper to work this template out, but I can do it with the lower side of this. So I want a nice rough cut edge to that. Onto there. Now I am debating, can actually come in over the top of that and give it like an echo and then rework it later. So I think I'm going to do that. Just reinforce the shape of that, but I don't want it, it's got to be offset a little. I don't want it to go all the way across there. This up, so I think I'm not going to do it square on. And get a bit of angle in there and a bit of angle in there, so it's implied across there. Squidge that about too much, let that out. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to let that dry and then go in with quite a dark blue, probably this turquoise. I've got another one down there. I think greys and blues obviously going to play their role here. Get a few of them out ready. Sorry about the arm in front of the camera, it's burning my head bopping around in the right in the front of it, isn't it? Sorry about that. Yes. I'm thinking I may do something like that. Get that off the corner of that. Plonk that on there like that. A nice lift out of it. Take that out. Because obviously that echo off it I'll put there has come to, so it'd be good to have something that sort of instigates it from another layer maybe. But it needs to dry off to the touch. It's getting there. I'm going to switch the mic off and I'm going to hairdryer it. Okay. Back with sound. Right, that's dry now. Enough to work on anyway. So, and I've just been thinking to myself, do I put, and I think I do, a yellow streak of Naples yellow through that echo that I put into it. I'm going to do that first, and then I think see what happens when I brighten that. I've done that. Right, did have a piece of paper for this, but somehow it's pretty dry anyway. Okay, just going to push that to one side because I need that. I need to be more organised. Right, find that bit of paper. Out. Nice beach scene coming along there. Right, so I think what I'll do is I'll go with cerulean blue to begin with across the top of it. some of the blue back into it. I remember what I was going to do now. I remember. Don't want the carbon black. That's too dark. I want, I think, is burnt umber. Burny umber. Shy on this. I think I've got another tub. So. Literally scraping the bottom. I don't think I'm that, but probably end up rolling a lot of this out. But I'm done. Right. Okay. Start by lifting this one out. Let that go a bit dry, but never mind. Go. Okay, I'm going to put the mic off again, dry it off. With sound again. So I'm now debating with myself what colour and I am thinking ultramarine. That's plenty. Give this a go, see what happens. I don't want to go too mad with it. I do want to bring the blue back into it. I'm going to lift a lot of this back out, I think. Especially there. In my friend. Okay. And then I'm going to use this Wedgwood colour as the bond. Once that's dried off, hopefully I can get this done inside half an hour. So I'm going to switch the mic off again and dry it off. Back with sound again. Right, trying to move quickly here. Whether that's going to pay off or not. Sometimes it does, often it doesn't. I don't think I'm going to get the time because it takes a little bit of time for the plate to dry, and I've found that the drying time is a big deal. Once you do this stage of it, letting it sink into the paper and letting the paper dry off properly takes a bit of time. It's like, even with a hairdryer going at it, which I don't think is the way to go about it. It needs to, you're sort of using the binding qualities of acrylic paint to you need them to react with each other, so they need a bit of how do we put it, dialoguing time. It's like therapy. Yeah, so I'm just going to pretty heavy-handedly make sure that I've got that coated. I think that grey will pay off with the burnt umber. It will kill it a bit. Right, I'm going to get straight in there so to do that and that. Can't waste the paint. I think the thing to do here, get you off of there, get you onto there, flip this that way. Sorry. Bit of follicle detail. Right. Well, it's square, but it is a bit prone to one side, but I'll live with that. Got a roller on. See what I do with these. You see how it's very close to the edge. That's why I'm picking up a bit of ink when I roll with it. Again, not an issue for me, but I know it is for some print makers. Right, I'm going to stop like that because that needs to dry. I'll be back when I do the reveal on it in a bit.